Hi guys, am I audible to everyone? Hello.
Yes, Shruti, you're audible.
Okay. So hi everyone, I'm Shruti and welcome to ATH Professional Program Workshop. And before we dive into the session, let me introduce the company and why we launched this course. So we are a leading software service provider company headquartered in Ohio, USA, and our services include DevOps, DevSecOps, Cloud, and blockchain. Also, we have 4 different offices in US and one in Australia. And we are partnered with top cloud providers like AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud. We are the leading vendor on different cloud marketplaces and have approximately 500 products on different cloud marketplaces. So, why we are different and what makes us different from others is that we understand the evolving needs of the industry and specific challenges faced in implementing DevOps practices within the cloud environment. And our training program is unique as well as different because we provide 9 module-based training, including 300 plus hours of instructor-led training. We provide 10 assessments after every module and 3 real-time live projects. And another feather in our cap is that we provide weekend workshops, so you can attend it without any glitch. Also, we provide on-demand lab and instructor availability along with DevOps placement guarantee program. We have AWS and DevOps cloud certification guarantee, and we provide suitable batch timings for especially working professionals so that you can attend. And we provide interview preparation and resume making as well, along with mock interview sessions. So let me introduce our trainers. So first we have Sunil Sabal, who has 30 plus of years of industry experience working as a principal program manager at Microsoft Redmond. He is an Azure Data Factory head in Microsoft. Then we have Neha Garg, 12 plus years of industry experience working as a DevOps solution architect at ATH Infosystems. Then we have the CEO of ATH, Mr. Ankesh Pratap Shahi, who has 20 years of vast industry experience. Then we have ROA Sharma, who has 12 plus years of industry experience working as a DevOps solution architect at ATH. Then lastly, we have Dominic Ross, who has 12 plus years of industry experience working as a DevOps solution architect at ATH Infosystems. So now over to you, Aruhi and Shipali. Good luck, guys. All the best for the workshop.
Yeah. Hi, Shruti. Thanks for briefing the things. So from moving onward, I will take the things up. So first of all, I'll introduce myself as Shruti already introduced. So guys, am I audible to all of you?
Yes, Aruhi, you're audible.
Yeah. So I'm having 12 plus years of experience as a DevOps engineer, where I'm taking as a lead and working into the different domains like your AWS, Azure, and GCP cloud platform, where I'm taking care of multiple, services like AWS services like EC2, VPCs, then your CloudFront, Lambda, CloudFormation, and when it comes to your DevOps tool part of things, so here we are taking care of your Jenkins, then Circle CI, Bitbucket, then Kubernetes, Docker, and for the configuration management tool part of thing, we are taking care of the Terraform and the Ansible part. So I'm into this industry where we are, delivering the trainings and other perspective. So here the course basically revolve around you guys, for which you guys are together here. So we are here like today we are just having a brief idea of the Jenkins, what is the continuous integration, why we are working into this domain, why do we need Jenkins, what is the benefits, pros and cons of it, and like how to set up like Jenkins over the AWS console, like how we launch the VMs and then install Jenkins, and then how we integrate this with the Maven perspective. So this is all about. So I'm just sharing my screen and we'll start the things up. Shruti, could you please give me the sharing access so I can proceed further?
Yeah, sure. 1 minute.
Thank you so much.
I don't think I have the sharing access.
Let me check just a minute.
Okay, sure. Yeah, thanks, Meha. And please let me know if you are able to see my screen as well.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's visible.
So, is it visible?
Yeah, it's visible.
Oh, yeah, Meha, is it visible now?
Now it's not. Earlier it was visible.
Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute, please. Yeah, is it visible now? So, as I already introduced, that I'll start with the firstly started with the what is the continuous integration and continuous delivery, and then we jumped into the Jenkins perspective, and then we'll start with the Jenkins. What is Jenkins? What are the stages we are using into it, and how then next step how we integrate Jenkins with Maven, and how do we set up and install Jenkins over the AWS VM. So I hope this screen is visible to all of you. So first of all,
Yes.
we are discussing that what are the problems when we are not using the continuous integration. So what are the problems we are facing as a DevOps engineer or solution architect guy when we are not using these things. So first of all, when you are all of in, knew that Jenkins is basically a automation tool, and continuous integration when we are in a continuity of the commits, like when we are just doing the infrequent commits in one go leading to the complex integration, we cannot do that. When suppose if we want to do the manual testing to suppose if you just think as a tester, when we are doing the testing, suppose if you want to do the testing for one feature, we need at least max to max, when we are saying that it's a load testing, or when we are saying that it's a we are just deploying, a developer is deploying some critical feature over the thing, so we are saying that we need load testing for that, and we need 2 to 3 testers over that part, and we just need whole day for those things. So avoid those things, and we don't need to like we don't need to use that kind of manual efforts on that basis, like for testing perspective. So what we are introducing the continuous integration, but when we are not using this, these kind of issues we are facing in our regular zone. So then feedback took a lot of time to reach the developer. Suppose when I'm suppose if we run that load testing, and then after the load testing, what happened, feature first of all feature is deployed, then tester is doing the testing, and then he or she providing the sign off to the developer team that this particular feature is as like as successfully introduced as you guys are telling to us, delivered to us. So in this particular manner, it also took time to raise the things ahead into the client perspective. If I'm seeing into the client perspective, that they want to finish the things into 24 hours, and we are taking it whole week for the same thing. So I'm just talking into that perspective. So we are facing these kind of issues when continuous integration is not introduced into our era. Then it involved high risk and uncertainty as well. So like for resolving such kind of things, we introduce continuous integration. So now we are going to understand and look up what exactly is a continuous integration is, and how it helps us into the real scenarios while when we are doing some kind of thing. So how it working as a first of all, what is a continuous integration? The process of having shorter release cycles, like when I'm saying several, when we need some kind of testing, suppose once 5 times in a day. So for that particular, we need to create smaller features and integrate them to the source code. What basically the source code? We are saying the SCM part of thing, and employing automated build and test process for a quicker feedback is called continuous integration. When I'm talking about this thing, basically, hi, guys, could you please respond me back? Till then, whatever I have delivered, you guys understand? Anyone knows those things earlier as well, like what is a Jenkins? I have ever been like, whosoever the participants know what is a Jenkins is, they go through that domain and check that what exactly it is and how it's working. So could you please raise the case and raise the hand and tell us? So if you guys are also involved into the session, then session will be more interesting for all of us. Anyone wants to tell? Meha, could you please enable audience mic as well, so they interact with us? Meha, am I audible to you?
Yes, Anu, you're audible.
Yeah, so
It's done.
yeah, thank you, sir. Any response?
Yeah,
Any response, guys?
till now it is
Anyone?
clear. You can proceed.
Okay, thanks. So are you able to see my screen, right? Just let me know if you guys are not able to see the screen or anything.
Yeah, it's visible.
Okay, thank you. So when I'm talking basically about the continuous integration, it basically stands for the continuous integration and CI/CD. Basically, we are saying it CI/CD, continuous integration and continuous deployment. And we are having one phase under it, continuous integration, then continuous delivery, and then continuous deployment. Okay, but it comes under into the second phase. When I'm saying it is a set of practice and the methodologies using into the software development to automate and streamline the process of building. First of all, what are the stages include into here? Like we are having the building stage, then we are having the testing part, and then we are deploying the applications over over our ECR, over our ECS, these kind of things, or EKS we are using. So these are the major. Firstly, we build the code. Then for that we are using the Git repo or SVN, anything you can use, and then we are testing that. It majorly involve your sonar cube or any other things, whatever in I your company prefers. Like we are using the sonar cube here, and then we are deploying the application. Like for that we are using the Docker images, build that Docker image, and then deploy it over the ECS. So first of all we'll go to the repo, then task definition, and then we deploy it over the container management system. So this process we are following. Then when we talked about the continuous integration, it refers to the practice of frequently and automatically integrating code changes from multiple developers into a shared repository. Then you guys can ask why you need shared repository, because when we are working as a team, everyone is working on a different feature, right? So we need to merge that code in a one go, so we can that's why we are using the shared repo, so everyone is able to uh, put that code into one way, and all the person who is accessible to that said repository can get to know that this feature is completed or these are the changes. So basically we are using, firstly, not master branch or a staging branch or anything. We just make our feature branches and then we deploy it over there, and then we merge into the master branch after everyone did that. Okay, so that's why when we are going for that, so we are using the shared repository. So everyone, multiple developers share their code into the shared repository that is shared by like accessible by everyone within the developers team. So no one face any kind of issue while accessing it or seeing it, like how many changes are there, what are the conflicts we are getting, anything is accessible by everyone. So it involves using version control system, like version control system, we are using Git and SVN to manage the code base and deploying build servers or build automation tool to compile the code. Okay, so first of all, what we are doing, we are compiling the code, we run the automated tests and provide the feedback on the quality of the code. Why we are doing the testing? We are doing the testing to know that whatever the feature is deployed by the developer is uh, okay or not, according to the customer perspective, it's working fine or not. Suppose you guys visit Mintra, you guys visit Amazon or anything. First of all, suppose if you guys getting 543 or 54 error, means the site is not working properly. Suppose if you click on any feature, like if I'm saying men's clothing or women's clothing, and you are not able to open that uh, particular domain, right? So what means it's not working properly, right? Means whatever the feature deployed by the if I'm saying deployed by the developer is not taken care by properly to the DevOps engineer or the tester, basically, so that is not working properly. So when we are doing the is when we are deploying any feature over, if I'm talking about phone pay, if I'm talking about anything, we just do the testing. So we check the quality of the code, right? Is it like, suppose if any customer comes in and check in, so what are the normal way they follow, and what are, suppose if I'm working as a customer, what are the things I look forward into it. Suppose if these are the failures, so what particular what sort of things I can raise the concern, these kind of things will just taken care by before deploying it to the publicly accessible things. Okay. uh, then when we are saying the goal of the continuous integration, basically it's able to identify and address the integration issues earlier, and then we ensure the code base remains stable. By suppose when we are doing anything, we are doing through the code, so we want to know that code base is stable or not, and the development team is continuously aware of all the overall health of the project. That is the main focus of your continuous integration. Any issues, any doubt? Anyone having any doubt till then? Yeah, Avinash, Kirti, anyone?